Welcome to The Explainer, everyone. Today we're unpacking a highly viral and honestly heavily discussed strategy making massive waves right now in the digital entrepreneurship space. We're going to break down a very specific blueprint for generating passive income using a stack of AI tools. Our source material today? It's a comprehensive tutorial from a creator known as AI Mastery, who literally lays out a complete A to Z playbook for creating and selling digital books. But what's really fascinating here isn't just the tech itself, it's how this creator strings all these different tools together into this streamlined, almost fully automated assembly line.
Now, the number 960, that is exactly why this strategy has captured so much attention. The source makes a really provocative claim right out of the gate, earning $960 a day. To break that down, they state this system generates around $20 every single 30 minutes. But here's the real kicker. They claim you can pull this off with just 20 minutes of total actual work on your end. So whether you're a seasoned digital publisher or you're just dipping your toes into passive income, a claim of nearly $1,000 a day for less than half an hour of active work, yeah, that definitely demands a closer look. Our goal today is to neutrally deconstruct exactly how they claim to pull this off.
Okay, let's dive into this step by step. Today we're looking at the Google Books opportunity, finding your winning topic, AI as your ghostwriter, formatting and finalizing, and finally, promoting your AI ebook. Let's get to it. Phase 1, the Google Books opportunity.
So the entire foundation of this creator's strategy relies on where the final product actually lives. And surprisingly, they make a very deliberate choice to avoid the biggest player in the room. Why not Amazon Kindle? Well, according to the source, the Amazon ecosystem is just insanely saturated. Because there are so many sellers, competition is sky high, and the chances of a new creator breaking through, pretty low. Instead, this strategy points straight to the Google Play Books Partner Center. The reasoning here is super interesting. The creator claims Google Books is this underrated, low-key platform with way less competition. More importantly, they state Google is actually willing to promote your product, leading to a fast, easy response. When you factor in that the platform has access to over 3 billion registered users across 75-plus countries, well, you start to see why they position this as the ultimate alternative to the hyper-competitive Amazon marketplace. Now, here's what's really interesting about the financials once you set up an account as a self-published author on Google. The creator highlights a highly favorable revenue split. As the author, you take a solid 70% share of the revenue, while Google takes the remaining 30%. This 70-30 split is a totally crucial piece of the puzzle. It explains how a $20 sale every half hour can quickly scale up to that $960 a day claim. It keeps the margins really high for the creator. Moving right along to phase 2, finding your winning topic. Of course, a great platform and a stellar royalty split mean absolutely nothing if you don't have a book people actually want to read, right? So, shifting to topic research, the source is crystal clear. Do not guess, just find what is trending. The workflow is actually surprisingly simple. Step 1, open Google Trends. Step 2, click Trending Now. And step 3, filter the data by country or even by hourly trends to pinpoint exactly what those 3 billion users on Google are searching for right at this very second. So forget months of agonizing market research. In this blueprint, research literally just means hopping on whatever wave is currently peaking. In the source material, the creator uses a really specific example. They identified the 2024 Olympics as their trending topic. This practically guarantees there's already a built-in, massive search volume before a single word of the book is even written. Phase 3, AI as your ghostwriter. All right, so you've got your platform and you have your data-backed topic. Now we arrive at the real engine of this entire operation, utilizing AI to actually write the thing. And the creator doesn't just use standard ChatGPT here. They specifically navigate to ChatGPT 4, dig into the custom GPTs, and select a specialized tool simply called eBooks, which is already trained for long-form content generation. The absolute most crucial part? How you instruct it. Check out this exact prompt from the creator. Write for me an ebook of 20 pages explaining Olympics 2024 for understanding of age 50 plus. Notice how specific that is. It dictates the length, locks in that trending topic from step 2, and targets a highly specific demographic, people aged 50 and up. Giving the AI these precise parameters ensures the output isn't just a generic wall of text, but targeted, relevant content tailored for a specific reader. So, let's see how this builds into an actual chronological workflow, because you don't just hit enter and walk away. Step 1 is generating the outline and the table of contents. The creator notes this is vital because it lets you review the chapters and ask for changes before the heavy writing begins. Once you approve that outline, we hit step 2, iterative writing. The AI is going to start writing, but it will naturally pause after a few chapters.
the creator's method, just command it to continue over and over until the whole book is done. If a chapter feels too short, you just tell the AI to fix that specific section. Finally, step 3, and this is critical for transparency, is commanding the AI to generate a precise disclaimer stating the book was created with AI.
Phase 4, formatting and finalizing.
Okay, once the text is fully generated, we have to transition from raw AI output to a polished, publishable ebook. The source highly recommends avoiding direct exports from ChatGPT, especially if the file is large. Instead, they rattle off a very specific and completely free tool stack. First up, you copy all the text and paste it into Google Docs. The creator says you might need to spend, maybe 2 minutes correcting the spacing here and adding your title, and then you just download it as a PDF. Second, they use a website called Sageda to edit that PDF post-export. And lastly, they bounce back over to ChatGPT to generate the book cover, just asking for variations until they find one that looks good. Now, going back to that Sageda PDF editor for a second, we need to highlight exactly what it's used for in this workflow. The creator heavily emphasizes inserting that AI disclaimer we talked about earlier. Using Sageda, they paste a simple, precise statement right at the bottom of the PDF file before the final download. This ensures that the finished product uploaded to Google Play Books is completely transparent about its AI-generated origins. It's a small but absolutely essential step. And finally, Phase 5, promoting your AI ebook. At this point, the book is ready, the cover is done, and boom, it's published on Google Play. But the creator brings in a much-needed reality check right here. Hitting publish is simply not enough. They openly admit a major hurdle. Even with 3 billion active users potentially searching for your topic, waiting around for organic search traffic, that can take a really, really long time. If you actually want to hit that $960 a day metric, a proactive promotion scheme is totally required to drive immediate traffic. You literally have to go out and get the readers. So how do they do it? They break down this final marketing workflow into 3 automated steps. Step 1 is using a secondary AI tool called SEOwriting.ai to generate what they call a one-click blog post. Step 2 involves taking that solid professional-looking article and publishing it entirely for free on Medium.com. Medium is a site that already has massive domain authority and a huge readership. And step 3 is making sure that Medium article acts as a funnel, linking directly back to your Google Playbook to drive those immediate sales. To make sure this marketing funnel actually works, the source gives us the exact settings they plug into SEOwriting.ai. First, they just paste the book's title to generate the blog title. Then they set the article size to extra small. They target the USA, or wherever they want the book to gain traction. But check out this language setting, 6th grade conversational. The creator specifically chooses this so the promotional article is easily understood by absolutely anyone, no fancy vocabulary required. Finally, they enable the generation of AI tags for SEO, which maximizes the article's reach on search engines. You copy the title, copy the text, paste it into Medium, and just like that, your marketing ecosystem is live. So we've seen the platform selection, the data-driven research, the exact AI prompts, the free formatting stack, and the automated marketing funnel. It is a completely self-contained system. Which brings us to a final thought I really want to leave you with today. If a fully automated workflow, one requiring just 20 minutes of actual human intervention, can genuinely generate daily passive revenue by tapping into trending data and AI generation, what in the world does this mean for the future of digital publishing and authored content? It completely challenges our traditional understanding of how books are researched, written, and sold. It's a fascinating blue part to deconstruct. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I hope this detailed breakdown helped you understand exactly how these modern AI publishing strategies are being built right now.